11 Toxic Habits to Remove Quietly for a Better Life. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher king, declared that our life is a direct reflection of our thoughts, establishing a profound connection between our inner world and external experiences. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher king, once said our life is what our thoughts make it. This profound insight lays the foundation for this video, where we'll show you 11 vital things you need to quietly cut out of your life by understanding and controlling our inner landscape. As Aurelius suggests, we can transform ourselves. This video serves as a guide to quietly eliminate 11 things that subtly undermine our well-being. It's not just a passive viewing experience. It's an interactive experience, and we invite you to actively participate, sharing your perspectives on each topic we discuss. Stay with us to the end, as this journey promises not just knowledge, but an opportunity for deep self-reflection and transformation. Stay with us as we explore each topic. It's an invitation to embark on a journey of self-reflection and transformation, recognizing that true change begins with a conscious effort to cultivate a healthier inner landscape. Let's begin this transformation. 1. Explaining yourself to those who cause you pain. The dignity of silence. When you've been hurt by someone you once considered a close friend, remember this: you don't owe them a lengthy explanation or a dramatic showdown. The smartest move: simply move on. The goal is to move on. It's not about getting even or demanding apologies. It's about protecting your peace. You want to protect your peace, right? You might find yourself in a situation where this person comes back asking for your help. Trust me, no is all you need. You're not obligated to lend a hand to someone who's broken your trust. You're not obligated to help someone who has hurt you. The thing is steering clear of drama and quietly putting distance between you and them is often the wisest decision you can make. Let time reveal the consequences of their actions. Focus on taking care of yourself. Let the future unfold as it will. It's often the best way to let both of you grow. Time will reveal a lot. So keep it real. You don't have to keep people in your life who disrespect you. Everyone deserves to be appreciated for who they are, and stepping away from those who don't is actually a brave choice. It's about choosing your mental health and growth over unnecessary drama. Do not continue a relationship with people who disrespect you. Like Marcus Aurelius said, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice. Don't stoop to their level. Instead, invest in becoming the best version of yourself, cultivating your inner peace and character. That's the real deal. The best revenge is to become the best version of yourself. It's about recognizing that your energy is precious and it's not worth wasting on those who drain it. Focus on building a life filled with people who uplift and support you, and let the rest fade away. 2. Unnecessary goals. Prioritizing authenticity over ambition. Life's journey often requires us to make crucial decisions, act deliberately, and remain faithful to our authentic selves. In this process, it's vital to recognize when certain goals no longer serve our true purpose. Letting go of these goals is not only normal, but necessary, as it allows us to focus on what truly matters. The point is to focus on goals that will matter. As we evolve and gain new insights, our priorities shift, and what once seemed important may now feel irrelevant or even detrimental to our well-being. However, an important aspect of this process, is the discretion in how we do it. Avoid broadcasting every change or decision. There's no need to share your every move with the world. This caution helps in safeguarding your overall strategy and intentions as you navigate through these changes. Do so subtly, ensuring that your actions are aligned with your core values and identity. It's about aligning with core values. Make these adjustments quietly, adapting as situations unfold, or always valuing the power of privacy in your strategic life choices. This approach not only simplifies your path, but also maintains the integrity of your personal journey. Always value the power of privacy. In the words of Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, it is not that we have so little time, but that we lose so much. The life we receive is not short, but we make it so we're not ill-provided, but use what we have wastefully. It is not that we have so little time, it is that we waste it. This quote resonates deeply with the concept of focusing on essential goals and letting go of the unnecessary, reminding us to use our time and efforts wisely. It's about being intentional with your choices, focusing on what truly aligns with your values, and not getting sidetracked by distractions or external pressures. 3. Oversharing the end of relationships. Maintaining dignity in closure. The goal of the next step is the end of relationships, be it friendship or romance. When navigating the end of a friendship or romantic relationship, maintaining discretion about intimate details is paramount. Sharing specifics about conflicts or reasons for a breakup not only disrespects the privacy shared between you and the other individual, but also fuels unnecessary gossip, complicating the situation further. Keeping quiet is key. It's about recognizing that the details of your relationships are sacred, and they should be treated with respect and sensitivity. Instead, it's more beneficial to internalize and reflect on these experiences. This practice not only honors the privacy of both parties, but also facilitates a more profound personal healing process. Keeping quiet will also help facilitate a more profound personal healing process. If you find yourself compelled to discuss these personal matters, it may be a sign of unresolved emotional issues. Instead of seeking external outlets, engage in self-dialogue to understand and process these feelings. This approach ensures that any problematic relationship is resolved with dignity without making it a subject of public discourse. Try self-dialogue to process feelings. In doing so, you safeguard your emotional well-being and that of others, involved fostering a more respectful and discreet healing journey. If not, you can try therapy or other options to keep to yourself and work on it, or just seek therapy if you really cannot work on alone. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. You have power over your mind. This quote resonates deeply with the idea of focusing inward and controlling our reactions to external situations, particularly in the delicate context of relationship breakdowns. It's about recognizing that your emotional well-being is your responsibility, and you have the power to choose how you respond to difficult situations. 4. Raising your voice in front of others during periods of frustration or anger. The power of calm. During periods of frustration or anger, imagine you're in a heated meeting, your heart pounding with frustration. We've all been there, haven't we? In those moments, the temptation to let our anger loose is immense. But what if instead we choose to speak softly, to harness that fiery energy, not in shouts, but in steady, calm words? How can you change your inner world from frustration to focus? This is not just about keeping face, it's a journey toward mastering our inner storms. Mastering your inner storms is key. Think back to a time when you witnessed someone lose their cool. How did it make you feel? Uncomfortable, perhaps even disappointed. Now picture someone who, despite the chaos, remains serene, their voice a soothing ball in a sea of noise. That's the person we all aspire to be, isn't it? Everyone wants to be the person who is calm in all sorts of storms. It's in these trials, these tests of our spirit, that we find our true strength, transforming anger into action, frustration into focus. It's like alchemy of the soul. That is what the goal is. It's not just about biting back angry words. It's about channeling that energy into something that moves us forward, that turns stumbling blocks into stepping stones. Take your anger and change it to something that is productive. Heraclitus was onto something when he said to be even-minded is the greatest virtue. It's a reminder that in the eye of the storm, our calm is our greatest weapon, our balance, the truest form of bravery. In the eye of the storm, being calm is bravery. So next time the waves of emotion surge, remember this: the power to remain undisturbed, to speak in whispers when the world expects shouts is not just a virtue, it's a superpower uniquely yours. To speak in a whisper when the world expects shouts is a superpower. 5. Spreading negative opinions about others. Cultivating a positive inner circle. Think about the last time you heard someone bad-mouthing another person. Didn't it make you wonder what they say when you're not around? What do they say when you're not around? Spreading negative opinions about others is a slippery slope. It's easy to get caught up in the heat of the moment, but those words, once out, stick to you like shadows, casting a dark light on your character. Is it really that worth it? It's more than just being diplomatic. It's about being the kind of person others trust and respect. You don't have to like everyone. But remember, every person you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. The point is that everyone is fighting a battle that you know nothing about. That person you badmouthed might have things going on in their lives that you cannot even imagine. Now picture this: you're faced with a challenging person or situation. It's tempting to let your judgments fly, isn't it? But here's the catch: in that moment, you have the power to shift the narrative, choose empathy over disdain, conversation over conflict. It's tough. No doubt you'll feel everything from frustration to compassion, maybe even a hint of admiration for their tenacity. It is time to shift the narrative when encountering a challenging person. This approach isn't just about keeping the peace, it's about understanding the complex tapestry of human emotions and interactions. You can understand the tapestry of human emotions. In doing so, you don't just build bridges, you become a person who can navigate the tumultuous waters of relationships with finesse and heart. If you made it this far, I ask that you leave a comment to show that you're truly seeking change. Go ahead, leave a like, and subscribe for more content like this. Now, let's continue. Make sure to comment and like. It's about recognizing that negativity breeds negativity. And by choosing to spread kindness and understanding, you create a more positive and supportive environment for yourself and those around you. 6. Constantly comparing yourself to others. Embracing your unique narrative. The relentless chase of comparing ourselves to others is like running on a treadmill with no off switch. It's exhausting, unending, and frankly, a thief of joy. That is an exhausting thing to do. Think about it. Every time you glance sideways, tailing up someone else's milestones against your own, you're not just selling yourself short, you're completely missing the beauty of your unique story. Do not short yourself by thinking less of yourself. This habit, this compulsion to measure up, often leaves us feeling like we're perpetually lagging behind, chaining us to a cycle of self-doubt and dissatisfaction. Do not feel like you are perpetually lagging behind. Each person has a different story. Now flip the script. What if you start celebrating your quirks, your missteps, your victories? No matter how small, it's not about ignoring the world around you, but about embracing your journey raw and unfiltered. Think of celebrating your own journey. Life's not a neatly scripted series where everyone's reading from the same script. It's messy, unpredictable, and wildly divergent. Your story, with its ups and downs, its triumphs and setbacks, is a testament to your resilience, your individuality. A story that is different is one to cherish. So dive into your own narrative. Let it be a spectrum of emotions, from the grit of frustration to the high of achievements, uniquely yours. As you own your journey, you're not just moving forward, you're rewriting the rules of the game on your terms. Make your own rules on your own terms. As the Stoic philosopher Epicus once said, control your perceptions, direct your actions, properly, willingly accept what's outside your control. You can direct your actions properly. This quote resonates deeply with the concept of focusing on our own path rather than comparing ourselves with others. It's about recognizing that your journey is unique and it's not worth comparing it to anyone else's. Focus on your own goals and do not worry about what other people are doing. 7. Mindless use of social media. Reclaiming your attention and focus. Consider your life as a unique narrative full of rich experiences and personal growth. Social media, in contrast, is a vast repository of everyone else's stories, often only their best moments. This disparity can lead to unfair comparisons and a sense of dissatisfaction with our own lives. The goal of this section is to make sure you do not feel a dissatisfaction with your own life when you use social media. It's vital, therefore, to approach social media with intention, using it for specific purposes such as seeking inspiration, connections, or information, and then stepping back into the reality of our own journey. Make sure to use it for a constructive purpose. To achieve this, try scheduling specific times for social media use, like during morning coffee or after work, to avoid its constant intrusion. Before each interaction online, pause to ask, is this constructive or merely a distraction? Such mindfulness helps separate meaningful engagement from mindless scrolling. Ask yourself, am I actually learning something from what I'm doing? If you notice a decline in mood or self-esteem linked to social media, consider taking a break. This period away is an opportunity to engage in fulfilling real-world activities that reaffirm the value of your unique life story. Real-world activities are extremely important to focus on. By making these adjustments, you create space to appreciate your life's narrative free from endless comparisons and more focused on what truly enriches your existence. Remember, your worth is more than social media. The most important thing is being happy with yourself and being satisfied with who you are. 8. The pursuit of external validation, finding worth within. Today, let's explore a liberating concept, breaking free from the relentless quest for external approval. Picture yourself on a stage, spotlight on you, surrounded by a sea of faces, each one ready to judge how you act, speak, and exist. This scenario, overwhelming and restrictive, highlights the suffocating nature of living for others' approval. How do you get past this anxiety and stress? Now imagine stepping off that stage into a calm, serene space where your voice is the one that matters most. This shift symbolizes the importance of prioritizing your inner voice over external judgments. Be the only voice that matters. That is the way to go. Living for others' approval leads us away from our true selves and desires, like wearing ill-fitting clothes just to please others. Recall the moments of genuine fulfillment in your life. They likely occurred when you were true to your own values and beliefs, independent of others' expectations. This is the core of authentic living. Authentic living will bring more joy. To incorporate this into daily life, start with introspection. Before making decisions, question your motives. Is it for you or for others? Trust your intuition, acknowledge your needs, and work on building your self-esteem. You can start building your self-esteem now. Celebrate your achievements, learn from mistakes, and value your qualities. Remember, self-acceptance is a journey marked by small yet significant triumphs. You can start with just accepting yourself and understanding what you are worth. Also, nurture relationships that respect your individuality and encourage your true self. By shedding the weight of external approval, we pave the way for a more authentic, fulfilling life journey, where we are the main characters, guided by authenticity and bravery. You will be living an authentic and fulfilling life. 9. Perfectionism, embracing imperfection as a path to growth. In our quest for self-improvement, it's essential to address the pitfalls of perfectionism. This mindset, while seemingly beneficial, often leads to stress and feeling of never being good enough. While wanting to be perfect seems good, it is not sustainable. Perfectionism sets impossibly high standards and fosters a fear of mistakes. However, embracing our imperfections is key to personal growth and happiness. Life, much like art, becomes more enriching and authentic when we allow room for imperfection. To make mistakes opens up more opportunities. Life, much like art, becomes more enriching and authentic when we allow room for imperfection. To combat perfectionism, start by embracing your limitations and understanding that mistakes are part of learning. Shift your aim from being perfect to being excellent, which means doing your best while knowing there's always room for growth. Being excellent will help you and open up more opportunities. Practice self-compassion and be gentle with yourself when things don't go as planned. Celebrate your efforts and understand that every experience contributes to your journey. Always know that what you did was great, and you always have room to grow. Finally, redefine success not as a flawless outcome, but as the journey itself, filled with learning and personal growth. Letting go of perfectionism opens up a world of possibilities where mistakes are seen as opportunities. This mindset fosters a more relaxed and authentic life, allowing you to appreciate the beauty of your own humanity and the unique path you're on. Life can be way more relaxed. 10. Holding on to unrealistic expectations. Navigating life's stormy seas. Embarking on life's grand journey, we often set sails of expectation, charting courses towards dreams and desires. Yet these very sails can swell into monstrous proportions, morphing into unrealistic fantasies that toss us into the stormy seas of disappointment and disillusion. Chart your life accordingly. The goal is to not fall into disappointment and disillusion. Like sailors lured by mythical sirens, we chase perfection in ourselves and others, and in our experiences, a quest as futile as seeking horizons that retreat as we approach these gargantuan expectations, often born from society's whispers and media's roars, can blind us to the beauty of our authentic selves and the raw, unfiltered reality of life. It helps to remember that chasing those ideals will get you hurt. The path to shedding these deceptive illusions begins with a fierce, unflinching honesty with oneself. It's a journey of peeling back the layers of should-haves and could-haves to reveal the core of our true ASP aspirations. It's about recognizing the weight of these expectations and courageously asking whether they elevate or crush our spirits. The best thing is to know what truly matters to you. This is no fairy tale transformation. It's a gritty, sometimes painful acknowledgement of life's imperfections and our own limitations. It's about setting goals that resonate with who we truly are, not who we're told to be. Each small victory, each step forward becomes a testament to our resilience. All of the small victories matter. In this journey, the beauty lies not in the destination, but in the rich tapestry of experiences woven along the way. Letting go of unrealistic expectations doesn't just unburden us, it opens our eyes to the unexpected wonders of life, teaching us to navigate its tumultuous waters with a heart that's open to every ebb and flow, every joy and heartache that comes our way. Let go of the unrealistic expectations, and let it be a lesson for the better. 11. Gossiping. Cultivating a garden of kind words. Engaging in gossip and negative chatter can sometimes feel like a shortcut to connection, but it's a path that often leads us astray. Gossip can feel like a shortcut to connect, but it is not the right path. Think about the last time you were part of such a conversation. Did it leave you feeling uplifted, or did it subtly GW at your sense of integrity? Words, much like seeds, have the power to grow gardens or spread weeds. Be sure that the words you choose are kind and understanding. When we choose to nurture our conversations with kindness and understanding, we cultivate a landscape where trust and respect flourish. It's a journey, though, and not always an easy one. There are moments when joining in the gossip feels tempting, perhaps even justified. What are you going to choose? But here's a challenge. Next time you're on the brink of speaking or listening to something negative, pause. Think about the person in question as someone with their own struggles and triumphs, just like you want your lowest moments to be a topic of idle chatter. Gossip is not good, and it may hurt people. Steering clear of gossip isn't just about creating a positive environment. It's about honoring our shared humanity. And when you lead by example, you're not just avoiding negativity, you're lighting a path for others to find their way to a more empathetic and genuine way of connecting. Honoring other people's humanity is an important trait. By embracing these principles, we can foster a mindset that is resilient, empathetic, and positive, leading to authentic personal development and deeper connections in our relationships. If you found this video valuable, subscribe for more insights, hit the notification bell, and show your support with a like and comment. And yes, as usual, for further exploration of wisdom, 2 additional videos are popping up on your screen now. Remain. Music Stoic. It can lead to more authentic personal development and make you a more understanding person. Always remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like if you like this video. Now you'll have to decide if the Stoic path is right for you. The Stoics' Guide to a Tranquil Life. Key takeaways. We've covered a lot of ground, exploring 11 vital things to quietly cut out of your life. But what's the core message? It's about cultivating a mindset that prioritizes inner peace, authenticity, and mindful living. Here's a quick recap of the key takeaways. Explaining yourself to those who cause you pain. Protect your peace and move on. Unnecessary goals. Focus on what truly matters and aligns with your values. Oversharing, the end of relationships. Maintain dignity and respect privacy. Raising your voice in front of others during periods of frustration or anger. Harness the power of calm and controlled communication. Spreading negative opinions about others. Cultivate kindness and understanding in your interactions. Constantly comparing yourself to others. Embrace your unique narrative and celebrate your journey. Mindless use of social media. Reclaim your attention and focus on real-world experiences. The pursuit of external validation. Find worth within yourself and live authentically. Perfectionism. Embrace imperfection as a path to growth and self-compassion. Holding on to unrealistic expectations. Set realistic goals and appreciate the beauty of the present moment. Gossiping. Cultivate a garden of kind words and honor our shared humanity. Incorporating these principles into your daily life is a journey, not a destination. It requires consistent effort, self-reflection, and a willingness to challenge your own assumptions and beliefs. But the rewards are immeasurable, a life filled with greater peace, joy, and authenticity.